this fool should not start. You know, she said to me after the mission, she said, God said, I love it. He loves my tattoo. You serious? Am I hearing this from someone? I said, yes, God said. Then later I understood that God wanted me to feel at all.
Okay.
So someone asked me, are you going to remove the tattoo? I said, no. I said, this tattoo, it's going to, which is already going to serve as a hope for people who already have tattoo over their body, who thinks God can use somebody with tattoo. Matter of fact, if we have to go to the Bible, I think let's do something there. When God told them not to put marks on their body,
okay,
he wasn't talking about tattoo. He was talking about marks representing some gods around Canaan. Do you understand?
Okay.
Around Canaan. I think there was a tip that my father, Ibedamina, said. He said, tattoo is not a sin. Trust now, the whole internet went agog. And he said, but if you have to put a tattoo, let it be meaningful. Like I'm thinking of writing Galatians 2:20.
I've even seen somebody that wrote Jeremiah 2 verse something. Another person will put Malaika. So even some of them do cross. So do you feel like having those kind of tattoo describe something positive and not because they're trying to be a gangster or they're bad? Because in this country,
culture.
Once you have marks on your body like tattoo, yes, they see you like you are evil. In fact, you are the one devil sent to the world. Okay, and we have some pastors that have that. Most of them, they're not even in Nigeria. Though. We have some of them. We have some gospel singers. I have a gospel. I even know one that has tattoo on his body, not just one side. Though. He has the Bible verse and another part. So, do you feel like people that actually have that on their body, it describes a positive thing on them, or how do you see that?
Okay, now let's deal with the word tattoo. Even the Bible said, God said, I will tattoo you in my arm. You know, in the Greek and Hebrew dictionary, we don't have much words like English language.
Mm-hmm.
So tattoo then might not mean the same tattoo now. Just like you have the word suffer. Suffer the little children, it means allow them.
Yeah.
But if you read, you think suffer means get them to come to me. No.
Yeah.
No, the suffer then, it's not the same suffer now because vocabulary has progressed.
Yeah.
Over
time.
Actually
changed.
Yes, So the word tattoo means to stamp, to engrave, to write, to imprint.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So what is about those people that will turn it like body hug on their body? Because I've even seen some white guys. Sometimes I even thought it was and it looks scary.
No, that's scary actually. That's irritating.
It looks demonic.
Yes.
And disgusting.
There's moderacy. I preach moderacy to everything. Now, like I was talking about putting Galatians 2:20.
Okay.
And sometimes I use these things as strategy to bring people to ask me questions. Sometimes I could design shirts. Like you're already in heaven. In the boss, like what you say, then I engage. That's evangelism.
People that would draw attention for people too.
I remember once I went to preach. Then when World Nation went to preach to do evangelism.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to a completed building, but the back there were two guys smoking Igbo marijuana, and I went with Pastor Sonny. He's my friend, very close friend now.
Okay.
We went. That's the bank church, Pastor Sonny, this vision bearer of the bank church, and we got there. So we saw like the boys with their eyes were looking like, hey, well, how they go? This kind of, Alaye kind of talk now. And we just got there. But we're even wearing jeans. I think he was wearing the ripped jeans then. So we just got there and so we want to preach the gospel to you. That's the way they looked at us. I beg you. So it's like, bro, if we talk to that, so we're not waste our time. We said, bro, we're not going to waste time. And where they were smoking, so one of them tapped it on and said, drop your smoke.
Yeah.
Pastor Son said, dude, smoke. Don't drop it. I said, no, say don't drop it. Say, bro, and it is something. See. I know people will say, are you sure this guy is really saved or something? He said, bro, how much this will make I bound that one for you? Guess what? It was a strategy because the thing is that I'm not saying you should go and try that.
Yes.
But
please don't try to.
Yes. Don't try this at all, please.
No, please don't.
We were trying to engage those guys because I think right now we need to understand that we need to be skillful and creative in preaching the gospel.
Okay.
I've been to rugged areas with and preach the gospel. There's a day I went to the Bible salon and I was ministering, and all the boys stood and were listening to me. And at the end, they said, "Thank you, sir, for this gospel." There was a tattoo guy there. I think I was wearing just a short, but I think above my knees, and a shirt. And I preached. They looked at me like, so someone can preach Christ like this? So that's why I said, maybe this is how God created me, so that I can be able to reach out to persons that all these Perikoko or pastors can't reach out to. You understand? So after that event, the boys listened to us. They used their hand to drop a cigarette. And I said, okay. We actually wanted them to drop it because it was actually offensive to us. But we were skillful about it. These guys dropped. These guys got saved and spoke in tongues.
Wow.
They wanted to buy us drink. I said, no, don't worry. Boss, we could buy on our malt now. We said, no. These guys were so happy. We won a lot of souls like that. When I mean, not the smoking type, but actually making those guys feel like God is not condemning you. He's not imputing sin, but reconciling you.
Yeah.
Do you understand?